I know. The alert slider has been removed from the iPhone 15 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro, and we instead have something known as the action button. And you want to know how to use and customize the action button on your iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So, first things first. A single press of the action button is going to show you in the dynamic island the functionality it is mapped to. So, right now it is mapped to changing the ringtone mode on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and that is how it is out of the box. So by default, it acts as the alert slider, and a single press shows you the functionality and the mode it is in right now. How do you use the action button? Well, a press and hold is going to activate that functionality. So if I press and hold, bam, here it is. Now my phone switched over to ring mode, and now a single press is telling me that, hey, your iPhone 15 Pro Max here is in ring mode. So again, how do you use the action button? A single press to tell you the mode and the state it is mapped to, and then a press and hold is going to activate that function and change the state. Next up, how do you customize it? Well, all you have to do is you will go into settings. In the settings main page, you will see a separate menu for action button. So here it is. This is the option for action button. Here, and if you go, it is going to go to the mode which is activated right now. So right now action button is mapped to silent mode. Your next option here is called focus mode. So you can switch between different focus modes. All you have to do is go to the focus option and then tap on this do not disturb, and if you have any more focus modes set up, those will pop up over here. You can select the one which you want to use, and then all you have to do is go back, and now your action button is mapped to the focus mode. Similarly, the next option is to map it to the camera application, and here it is. If I select photo, I can choose a different camera mode as well. So I can choose that by default it'll open the selfie mode, or let us say it will open the video mode, portrait mode, or portrait selfie. Let us say I want it to be in video mode. So now if I press the action button, it will again tell me that it is mapped to video mode. And then if I press and hold, it is going to open the camera application, and by default it is in video mode. Now herein, if I press the action button, it will start video recording, because now the action button is mapped as the camera shutter button as well. And if I press it one more time, it is going to stop the recording. Next option for action button is the option of flashlight. So now we do have our flashlight shortcuts on the lock screen on your iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max, but even then, if you want it mapped to the flashlight, you can do that as well. And again, press and hold, and bam, here it is, flashlight activated. Press and hold one more time, flashlight is now disabled. Before you ask me, hey Manchi, does this work from the lock screen? Well, let us give it a try. We can do a press and hold, bam, here it is. Press and hold one more time to turn it off. So yes, action button does work from the lock screen as well. Then the next option is your voice memo. So again, press and hold, you will start recording your voice memos. The next option is for magnifier, creating a shortcut, and you can open any application, go within the application. All those features can be done using the shortcuts app. The fact that you can map your action button to the shortcuts application makes the possibilities here endless, because the shortcuts application is a pretty versatile application. And then the next option is for accessibility. You can choose any feature which you want to from the accessibility options. And last but not the least is no action. So once you select no action, if I now press the action button, nothing is happening. Nothing is showing up in the dynamic island. It is not telling me what it is mapped to, because I have selected no action. Now, of course, Apple being Apple, they did not implement the features fully. I mean, I personally would have liked them to say add a double press of action button custom action. Similarly, they could have added a triple press of the action button custom action. So yes, there is some scope for improvement with the action button on the iPhone 15 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but this is how you use and customize the action button.